Robbie Lawler versus Bryan Barberena on UFC 276. This is fight of the night, man. But before we get into it, guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video. So Robbie Lawler coming off that pretty impressive win over Nick Diaz, to be honest. Nick obviously couldn't make the weight, and it was clear Robbie was on track for the weight, so he just said screw it, fought an overweight Nick Diaz, it looked like. Nick came out with that flying spinning wheel kick craziness and did a Nick Diaz, you know. He backed on, put him to the fence, wanted to counter strike, landed 6, 7, 8 punch combinations on Robbie, and Robbie showed excellent head movement. He got caught a few times, but never stopped the pressure. He did everything he does well. He forces you to react so drastically, otherwise he's going to shut you down. Absolutely nails the body. The liver shots were pinpoint accurate on Nick Diaz, and because Nick was landing them himself. He knew Nick's strength is the cardio. Batter that, you know, batter that liver, batter that body, really slow him down. In the pocket, he's always that. He's ruthless, isn't he? He's ruthless, Robbie, for a reason. He hits those uppercuts, overhand rights, really gets inside. He's got excellent head movement, high guard as well, really stands behind it and then works inside. I really like Robbie Lawler here. Against Bryan Barberena, this is a really good matchup because Bryan Barberena, I did not have him winning against Matt Brown. Controversial, very close fight, so is what it is. But personally, I didn't see him winning it. I think he got taken down and controlled a little too much for my liking in that, and the striking was quite even between Matt and him, but all I could think of is if Robbie Lawler was landing the amount of shots that Matt Brown was, Bryan's not waking up from that. That's the difference here. I think the power level, the speed level, Robbie's not the same Robbie, but he's still got that technique. He's still got everything about him, just drastically a bit slower. The power is still there. He still moves great. He still has ferocity. He knows how to kill you when he smells blood. And that right hook he landed on Nick Diaz just broke Nick. In that second, he broke him. You can say what you want whether Nick wanted to be there or not, and it showed in that moment. I'm not okay for this. Bryan Barberena, guys, let's talk about a guy that knows how to clinch fight. We know Robbie Lawler likes to get a single tie and absolutely nail you with uppercuts. Bryan Barberena does the same thing, but he does the old Condit style where he will throw elbows, he will spin, he will land the knees up the middle. He will really work every element of the striking, which is really nice to see. He has brilliant Muay Thai, but he does it in a very unorthodox way. It's very dynamic, he's explosive, and it does work. He sat Vicente Luque down. He's really damaged Matt Brown in that fight as well, which is why, you know, some of the judges saw that he won the fight, and a lot of fans did as well. You know, I've talked to a few about it, and some people thought Bryan won the fight. It's a good fight for Bryan, but he's always fought around this caliber of opponent. He's never really taken that giant step up consistently, whereas Robbie obviously got to the title when he remained patient. He knows how to play the technical striking game now. He also knows how to stand in the middle, throw down, and swing for the fences and stand and bang. And that's what I think Bryan's going to try and initiate here, bring out the ruthless Robbie, because technically speaking, I think Robbie smokes him. But in a brawl, this is where it becomes very, very interesting. So if Bryan can make it a brawl, make it dirty, you know, land those elbows inside the clinch, really work Robbie's guard, you know, break him down. If you let Robbie come onto you and force you against the fence like he did Nick Diaz, he's going to work your body, he's going to hit you over the top, he's going to land that uppercut. I don't see Bryan surviving that sort of fight. So for Bryan to win for me, he has to engage the ruthless. He has to bring the old Robbie back out, because that kind of Robbie can get exposed to someone like Bryan Barberena's low kicks, get out of the way, get back into range without taking so much damage, and then get so close to him, you're forcing Robbie to back up, and then from that position, that's where Bryan can shine. So for me, guys, I am still edging towards Robbie Lawler. I think Robbie Lawler will handedly win this. I think it will be an absolute bloodbath again, like the Matt Brown Barberena fight. I think it's going to be another one of those. I think it's going to go 3 rounds, and I do think Robbie Lawler will win. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you in the next one. UFC 276 is amazing. Cheers, guys.